Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night. Shape and bend it nice and tight. Cross the strands to form a pattern. Coat in silk, and you have a lantern. That's how you remember how to make a show lantern. Did you get all that, Chi-Chi?
Morning, split bamboo, traveler. Then get silk, make paimon.
What? No, that doesn't even rhyme.
Look, it's them.
Hey, Yao Yao! Hey, Chi-Chi! Whoa, Traveler! Paimon, you're here! Happy Lantern Rites!
Feliz ritual de lanternas.
What you up to? I'm teaching Chi-Chi to make show lanterns. It's a real test of finger dexterity, so it'll help keep her nice and loose.
Yes, I do finger exercises to be a nimble zombie.
Wanna try too, you two?
Obrigado, mas eu já sei fazer.
Oh, okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year so it doesn't get too dark at night. Too dark? What does that mean?
Dr. Baiju has patients who got hurt walking at night. The moon disappeared, so it was too dark to see.
The moon disappeared? Like, behind the clouds?
It was Jeonju, the moon devourer.
Jeonju quem?
Changshan told me about it, but now I forgot.
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale about a giant toad in the sky that eats the moon. What? The moon gets eaten? It's just a story. It's not like there's actually a giant toad in the sky. I asked Master about it, and she said myths are just insights into how the people of the past understood the world.
Então a lua realmente desapareceu?
Well, I didn't see it that night. But I've checked several nights since, and it's been there same as ever. According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of serious investigation. So, I don't know. Maybe something did happen. The Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad.
It's okay. You can fly. Even if it's too dark, you won't fall and get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny. What? Okay. No more frowning. But the Traveler can't fly. He can still fall and hurt himself, right? Don't worry. That's what the show lanterns are for. As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark.
Yeah, and there's the giant lantern too.
Oh, right! I almost forgot. Look! This year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. With her watching over it, the moon will be safe for sure. A white horse? Wait! So that's the White Horse Adeptus? Yeah! Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch. Huh! We've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before, but we never heard the part about her living on the moon. Probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, so not a lot of people know about it. But recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue, and the archaeological team even found evidence of ancient people worshipping an Adeptus who lived in a palace on the moon. It's kind of like how we write wishes on show lanterns and release them during Lantern Rite. The White Horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her jade carriage and grant people's wishes. Ooh! When did that happen? She sounds different from the other Adepti in Liyue. It must have been a super long time ago, because even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus.
Então a Madame Ping também nunca conheceu a Adeptus Cavalo Branco?
Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yenfei said the White Horse Adeptus might even be a made-up legend, just like Jeonju the Moon Devourer.
Yeah, a made-up horse and a made-up toad.
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju Guest House. But how do you know that for sure?
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
Baiju... White Colt. So, it's named after the White Horse Adeptus?
That's right. And that's because one of my ancestors was once blessed by the White Horse Adeptus.
Wait, really? Tell us more! Tell us more!
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff, but the White Horse Adeptus rescued her.
Oh, that's it? Paimon was expecting something a bit more... special? We've heard a whole bunch of stories like that before.
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of Langan. My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found nothing but a desolate ruin in its place. It was as if, without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal world.
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be a dream. When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff, right where she had fallen. Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, it was as if nothing had happened. Until out of nowhere, a horse's whinny echoed through the air, and when she looked up, she saw a pristine white horse leaping over the cliff.
A white horse?
Wow, that sure is a crazy story. But now, it's starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son. But I know it's true. Ancestral records don't lie.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It's a disgrace, I tell you, a disgrace.
Por que ele quer mudar o nome?
Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest? Paimon bets that would get people through the doors.
Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known. Teach my foolish son the error of his ways.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask Zhang Li. Good idea. Mr. Zhang Li is super knowledgeable. He can answer questions even Master has no clue about.
Você sabe onde podemos encontrá-lo?
Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round knockout. Alright, then that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns. Careful on the road.
Goodbye, Paimon. Goodbye, traveler.
Mr. Zhongli is having tea at third round knockout. Good luck!
Morning. Split bamboo. Traveler. Oh no. I got it wrong again.
やれやれ。
ね、すごいでしょ。楽しそうだな。何してるんだ？あ、旅人とパイもちょうどよかった。いいもの見せてあげる。なんだうわ、なんだこれ。月が黒くなってるぞ。カエルにでも食べられちゃったのか？
パイモン、君が戦書曇月を知っているなんて。
おい、これでもオイラはスメールでいろいろ勉強してるんだぞ。
でもこれはリーウェの話だろ。
知識に国境なんてないぞ。
パイモン、その通り。でもこの黒くて丸いのはどう見てもカエルには見えないよね。カエルの卵っていうならわかるけど、旅人ってナドくらいに言ってたんでしょ。あそこの人たちって月の神を崇拝してるらしいし、何か知らない？
Isso também não acontecia em Nordquai.
月の神を信仰する場所でも？
Mas existe um fenômeno celestial chamado eclipse lunar.
天体の現象？大師匠もそんなこと言ってたかも。聖書曇月っていうのは昔の人が特殊な天体の現象を説明しようとしたものなんだって。
具体的にはどういう意味なんだろう。災いの予兆だったりするのかい？
Nada disso, só um fenômeno natural. Mas este eclipse lunar parece diferente.
違和感？
Um eclipse lunar normalmente começa pela borda externa.
ふん。でもこの月は真ん中からかけ始めてる。じゃあこれって普通の月食じゃないってこと？
ならやっぱり何か不吉なことを表しているのかい？
そうとは限らないだろう。
De onde veio essa imagem?
万民堂にいたちょっと様子の変なお客さんが置いてったの。思い出すと今でも心臓がちょっとバクバクしちゃう。
皆様、この仮説を迎えるにあたり一つ宣言します。私ロコ公はリーウェ公だけでなくテイワット全土に名を轟かせる考古学者になってみせます。どんな上級学校にも通ってないけどたくさんの宝物を掘り出してきたわ。漢字だって読める。それに父さんが言ってた、苦労を重ねた者こそ成功者になれるって。私もそんな人になるわ。きっと名を挙げてみせる。
なんだなんだ、黒瀬鈴木の唐辛子煮込みを食べ過ぎて気が狂ったんじゃないのか？
ちょっと甘く見ないでよ。教えてあげる。老韓国の宝物を発掘したの。戦書曇月の写真だって撮ったわ。
老韓国？戦書曇月？やっぱり黒瀬鈴木の唐辛子煮込みを食べ過ぎて気が狂ったんじゃないのか？
ちょっと聞こえてるわよ。黒瀬鈴木の唐辛子煮込みはね、私の大好物なんだから。
おい、あんた何する気だ？
お前のような愚かな文盲は殺してやる。殺してやる。殺してやる。
落ち着いてくれ。
私を見下してるの？あんたも始末してやりましょうか。
ここは食事をする場所だ。戦うならば場所を改めよう。
はあ？一体何様のつもり？私が誰だか分かってるの？私はリーウェ公だけじゃなくテイワット全土で最も有名な考古学者になるのよ。もう少し敬意を持って話しなさい。
わかった。ここには他の客もいる。敬意は払おう。
どうなったんだ？まさか本当に戦ったのか？仕方ないの。その後どこからか取り出したシャベルを振り回してテーブルをひっくり返して2人のお客さんを怪我させちゃったんだもん。それで仕方なく彼女を取り押さえて総務士に連れて行ってくれたの。
おばさんがいなきゃ危なかったな。
そうなの。後でお店の片付けをしてたらこの写真を見つけて落とし物だと思って持ってきたんだ。
戦書曇月の写真を撮ったっていうのは この写真のことなんだろうね。
でも聞いてるだけでも様子がおかしいっていうのはわかるぞ。本当にそいつが撮ったのか？
パイモンの言う通りだよね。もしかしたら何か不浄なものに取りつかれてるんだったりして。
おばさんがいたんだから、もし何かに取りつかれてるなら気づいたはずだ。
それも一理あるけど、そいつは老韓国の宝物って言ってたんでしょ。
フータもしか。
そうもしかしたらすごい古代の遺物を盗掘してやばい古代の怨霊に取りつかれちゃったのかも。怨霊の神通力がすごすぎてあの神格さんですら気づけなかったってわけ。
それは想像力が豊かすぎない？もし本当にそうだったとして怨霊が万民堂に来る理由なんてある？
シャンリンの腕前には怨霊だって引き寄せられちゃうかも。
ちょっと待て、そいつ老韓国って言ったのか？おいらどっかで聞いたことがあるぞ。
老韓国？兄上が言っていたけど、最近リーユエで出土した古代遺物には瑠璃や玉、銅製品が多いらしいんだ。刻まれた文字も部分的に解読されていて、その中に老漢の名や詩が含まれていたそうだよ。
つまり老漢って名前の国があったってことか？でもいつその言葉を聞いたんだっけか？お前覚えてるか？
O dono da casa de hóspedes de Baiju acabou de mencionar isso.
そう思い出したぞ。ロジーの先祖が白馬の仙人から聞いたんだったよな。白馬の仙人？あ？おう、白馬の仙人ってすっごく不思議な仙人なんだ。ピンバーヤですら会ったことないらしいぞ。
白馬の仙人ってさっきの金木上皇月光のことじゃないの？
フータオ、君がそう信じているだけで他にもいろんな説があるんだよ。警察層のお年寄りの話では、魔人戦争の頃、聖戦から白馬が飛び出して仙人に姿を変え、元王帝君の戦いを助けたという。陳玉の谷ではこの仙人は時の娘であったとされていて、より古い時代に活躍していたと考えられているんだ。一方で古い文献や今回出土した古代遺物によると、彼女は凡人の願いを聞き入れ、光天と月の恩恵を地上にもたらす使者でもあったらしい。だから僕たちは願いを小刀に書き込むんだ。
難しいよ。結論だけ教えて。白馬の仙人は結局どういう存在なの？
残念だけどまだ結論は出ていないんだ。
物知りな旅人に聞いてみたらどうだ？
こいつも知らないんだってさ。だからもっと物知りな勝利に聞きに来たらお前たちにばったり会ったってわけだ。
なんだ、勝利さんを探してたんだ。勝利さんなら林道さんとお茶してるよ。帰故郷で骨董展覧会をやるんだって。
骨董展覧会？なんだそれ。
さっきゆくあきが話してたような文化的価値のあるものの展示会、今夜開催されるの。だから今夜は港の大きな船のところにいると思うよ。
Valeu, Rutal. Vamos dar uma olhada.
じゃあそれまでどうする？とりあえず総務士に行って白馬の仙人のことを聞いてみないか？ついでに月のことも聞けるだろ。総務士に行くんだったらついでにこの写真を届けてくれないかな。落とし物だし返してあげないとね。それに総務士の調査にも役立つかもしれないし。
Claro, vamos lá.
今すぐ出発しよう。
ああ、そうそう、言い忘れてた。解答祭を祝して。
時間があったら一緒にご飯食べに来てね。あ、約束だ。
ふと思ったんだけど、その写真ってもしかして偽物なんじゃないか？
偽物？つまり彼女は学術的な成果を得るために偽物を作ったってことかい？
チョーン、冴えてるね。そこまで考えつかなかったよ。
じゃあ今夜その場所を見に行ってみない？ 場所なら知ってるよ。
異議なし。
家に帰るのが遅くなると叱られてしまうかな。
ちょっとそんな顔しないでよ、行く秋坊ちゃま。こんなの慣れっこでしょ。叱られたらシャンリンのごちそうで慰めてもらえばいいよ。
いい考えだね。君子たるもの、命を懸けても共に付き合うものだ。
へえ、私をはめようって言うんだ。いいよ、約束ね。今夜は絶対行くから。
And your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyon?
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are indicating. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit. But he discussed it with several other elders from our clan, and their conclusion was the same. It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well. You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jeonju the Moon Devourer? Yes, that's one of them. So it's true. I thought it was just a rumor. It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again. I'm not sure this bodes well.
Let's remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the artifacts, and Ganyu is consulting with the Adepti as we speak. Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbances.
Mingwang, Kuching, and Lanyan! You're all here! Oh, Traveler! In Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern Rite. Yes, Happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here, though? I thought you'd be in the harbor enjoying the Shao Lanterns.
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason. Is there something I can help you with?
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festive season?
I was only teasing. You're welcome to visit us anytime you wish. Happy Lantern Rite.
Feliz ritual de lanternas.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look! Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jeonju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing. Where did you get this picture? From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it. Wait, is this Chawang Terrace?
Tem algo errado?
No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chawang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heavens. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chawang Terrace. I was just surprised, that's all. It's probably just a coincidence.
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
The chasm? So, that place is involved too? According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather are merchants in Liyue Harbor, and her mother and grandmother grow tea in Chaoying Village. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall, and ended up excavating some artifacts in the chasm area. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, the incident at Wanmin Restaurant occurred. We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chawang Terrace and took that picture of the moon disappearing.
The chasm? Chawang Terrace? Things are getting pretty complicated.
Como está Lu Xiangxing agora?
She's not in a good mental state, so we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested in this case too.
Com prazer.
Then let's head there now.
Now that I see this picture, it looks less like a piece of the moon was eaten, and more like something is obscuring it.
But what sort of thing could block out the moon?
Ah, Lady Yu-hung. Oh, and the Traveler and Paimon are here as well.
What a pleasant surprise. Happy Lantern Rite.
Feliz ritual de lanternas.
I hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest.
O estado dela está tão grave assim?
It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her over. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous far and wide. Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace. Even some of the Qixing know who she is.
Você já viu algo assim antes, Baiju?
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunting her.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Choang Terrace that night?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baiju.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to stop by.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight?
That's right. Are you planning to attend?
Yeah! We wanted to have a talk with Zhang Li anyway, and now Paimon's even more curious about these relics.
Quer vir com a gente?
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. I reviewed them all myself. There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. We're still working on decoding the ancient text that appears on them.
Yeah! The word jade appears a whole bunch, doesn't it?
Huh? How did you know?
Xingqiu told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them, too.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct references to the ancient nation of long gone. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the moon and the gods.
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head over. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue.
Precisamos de convite?
Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a great respect for our history and are eager to learn from it. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Lin Long, the owner of Shigu Antiques. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition of this scale, where people can learn all sorts of information about the past.
Guess we're in for a real treat tonight, then.
Yes. Have a great time. There's still more artifact decoding work I need to finish, so we'll have to part ways here. After seeing the picture you brought, there's a few ideas I'd like to follow up on.
You're hard at work even during festival season? Huh! You haven't changed one bit, Keqing.
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. That's all. All right. I should get going. See you later.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.